Hey guys, my name is Cassie Janko, and today we're going to be looking at a painting called The Whirlpool and Waves at Naruto awa Province. Let's take a second to look at this. Notice the high waves, the mountains in the background, the birds, some sort of sunset. We have very clear, dominant whirlpools in the front. This painting is by Ando Hiroshige, who was born in 1797 in Edo, Japan. He's often seen in pictures holding some sort of prayer beads and with a kimono on. This is Mr. Hiroshige. As stated before, here are his prayer beads with his kimono on. He's often placed under a prayer mat, and he often has this Japanese writing above him depicting important things that he did in his life. Often it was all about his artwork. He was a Japanese Uruiki artist, and he was considered the last great master of that type of work in Japan. He's best known for his landscape paintings and for his depictions of birds and flowers. He loved nature, and he thought it was one of the most beautiful things besides women. These waves that he depicted can be found in Japan. They can be found at a place called the Naruto Strait. This is a channel between Tokutsushima and Awaji Island in Hyogo, Japan. These whirlpools can be seen in real life every day, twice a day, either from tourist boats or from the Naruto Strait Bridge. These whirlpools are caused from the constant and extreme tide changes that happen every day. These are significant in history because originally people could not travel through the strait for fear of wrecking their boats or being taken under by the sometimes giant whirlpools that were formed. Hiroshige was fascinated apparently by these waves and would spend hours looking at them, and eventually ended up making multiple paintings of them. Another view of these whirlpools painted by Hiroshige was depicted from the bridge located at the Naruto Strait, and is a view of the whirlpools away at Triptych, and this is from around 1857. From the series of the paintings Snow and the Moonflowers. These paintings are important because he painted them shortly before his death. His death marked the beginning of the rapid decline of the type of art that he did, which was the Ukiyo-ji art. And this was especially because of the westernization that followed in that area of Japan where he was living. Today, these waves can mainly be seen from the bridge on the Naruto Strait and from tourist boats that have high-powered engines so they can't be sucked down with the strong current of the whirlpools. While our technology has increased a lot, fishermen and sailors still fear these whirlpools to this day and have to be very careful about what times they go out, and they have to make sure that the tide isn't going to raise too high or go too low because they can actually get stuck out in the middle of the sea. So that's obviously something that nobody wants to have happen.